charts, feeling oh so right. Santa's got that bag, dripping with my game. Seductive market moves, driving me insane. Dreams of silk sheets, champagne by the fire. Altcoin tease me, taking me higher. Under mistletoe, crypto's my flirt. Whispering riches, lifting up my skirt. Sexy altcoin Christmas, feel the rhythm sway. Ain't so high, lighting up my holiday. Ooh, baby, jingle with my stack. Sexy altcoin Christmas, no holding back. Altcoin shimmy dreams in my embrace. What else, my lover? Setting the pace.
Frost on the window, markets got that vibe. Altcoins dancing slow, keeping me alive. Santa's ledger's full, profits in the air. Seductive dips and peaks, catch me if you dare. Dreams of velvet nights, Lambos in the snow. Altcoin seduction, stealing the show. Under holiday lights, crypto's my thrill. Rising with the tide, giving me that chill.
Altcoin Christmas, feel them sway. It's so high, lighting up my holiday.
Ooh, baby,
jingle with my stack. Sexy altcoin Christmas, no holding back. Altcoin shimmy dreams in my embrace. Well, to my lover, setting the pace.
the market's a tease, pulling me close.
Golden gains flow from head to my toes. Georgia,
No doubt.
just heat. Crypto's my rhythm, can't be beat. Sexy altcoin Christmas, feel the rhythm sway. Jingle in the
Jingle jive.
Christmas.
Ooh, baby.
Altcoin shimmy dreams in my embrace. Well, to my lover, setting the pace. Sexy altcoin. Ooh, baby. Ooh, sexy altcoin. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
In the glow of neon lights, velvet curtains, endless nights. A toast to fortunes yet unseen. Champagne flows in crystal streams. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows we make our deals, dancing on the edge of what's real. Oh, champagne and crypto dreams, velvet skies and diamond streams. Roll the dice, let the future gleam in this world of endless schemes. Trap beats hum beneath the gold. Crypto kings and queens so bold. Retro swims paint skies so bright as we chase the endless night. We're living high, don't look too close. The promise whispers sweet as ghosts. In the shadows Fortunes rise and hearts may fall, but here we stand, we want.
In a perfect world, there's no need for cowbell. But we live in an imperfect world, and unfortunately, when we need things to go more in our favor, when we need things to just get the hell off our backs and leave us the freak alone, our secret is a little cowbell. If you've been feeling that something's been missing from your life, perhaps it is as simple as a little cowbell and a lot of Jesus. Don't forget Jesus. The ringing of the cowbell ceremony is now completed. Feel the good vibrations flowing all over your members, especially your dinglings. God bless the dinglings.
Oh yeah. Snow falling, streets lit in neon glow. Hustle in the air, pockets jingling with dough. Road coin in the stocking, better appetite. Gifts so fly it'll make your season bright. Gold shines not just on the tree. Celebrate the king who set us free. Merry Christmas, road dogs raise a cheer. Road coin in your wallet, bringing joy this year. Celebrate the savior, hear the angels sing. Christmas ain't complete without the love of the king. Trap to the chapel bells keeping time. Road dogs hustling with a reason to rhyme. Eggnog spike, but the spirit's real. Got the savior in my heart, that's the ultimate deal. Wrap it in the gospel, let the truth unfold. Love eternal, worth more than gold. Merry Christmas, road dogs raise a cheer. Road coin in your wallet, bringing joy this year. Celebrate the savior, hear the angels sing. Christmas ain't complete without the love of the king.
I think we're ready to begin here. I think we're ready to begin
the
here.
The vibe feels so right. All cons rising, Christmas shining bright. Sipping on cocoa, we cozy and warm. Jesus' grace keep us safe from the storm. Crypto on the rise, blessings fill the sky. Grace on the side, we can't deny.
Welcome everyone, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, to the daytime edition of Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. I guess that's the only way we can explain it. Your boy fell asleep last night, slept through his time slot again. That's happened more times lately than not. It's odd, kind of weird. My time schedule's all screwed up, but decided, well, here we are, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Bitcoin having a nice day, looking for this $94,000 target that we've talked about for a while, and didn't look like it's going to happen until that one day we got lucky, and it did. So zoom out a little bit on Bitcoin and just kind of go over what had happened. Probably just want to zoom out to the daily here. Oh my gosh, these charts get so cluttered up when you have to zoom out. Let's take some of these price labels off of here so we can see what's going on. 94, leaving that one there. That's a good one to leave. All right, so the trend line we were watching here, the deviation from our main trend line, if we can zoom out and see it. See this nice rounded curve here? Got to zoom out a little bit more to see that, I guess. It goes all the way back to nowhere. I think we moved it. That nice little parabola that goes back to the last cycle, to the bottom of this cycle, to the touch point on this cycle, now to the touch point on this cycle. As we came down and made a higher low, not quite, down to 77 or 74,000 where we were before, when the market's all over at the bear market, this is it, crypto is over, and then it wasn't, we went up for a new all-time high. We're back at that area. on the little curved line. Also on this, let's get rid of the curved line. That's too confusing. Do we want to? If I hide it, I'll never see it again. All right. All right, so this white line right here, that's our main trend from 1500 and there at 26 when we touch down there. This is our deviation trend line, and so far so good. We're right in it. We dip below it just a little bit to come down and touch a certain Fibonacci area right here, and I believe that is our 886 from this pool right here. And we bounced beautifully from that area, as we rightly should do if we want price to obey the structure that it normally obeys right there. 886 retracement, great place for a bottom, and looks like we got one. Local bottom if nothing else. Now the areas that we need to look for to be tested here, well, we'll reveal those very shortly. That's just another fib pull in a different direction to give us a little direction on where we need to be looking at, that we could be going. Amid all this Kamala Harris word salad that I'm apparently delivering here, looking on the 3-day chart, 200 moving average being very well respected there. That's a good sign. We got 3 candles where we're above the 3-day 200 moving average. Our 9 moving average is coming in at 93,700, and that's where we need to be going up to tap that little woo! High five. Is that a little out of character? 4 people hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here. Make sure we got a microphone on. I'll come over to the chat shortly. That's what we're looking at. First sign there is 94,000. 21 moving average. Well, it's still above here. Look at these moving average. 50 is above the 100, which is above the 200. I mean, technically, we can look at 110,000 on this particular chart as possible to be going up there. There's a few steps in between versus the 100,000, which we got to probably wick through to talk to the 21. 104,000 is what the 3-day chart's telling us. If you believe what the 3-day chart is spinning, well, it sounds like we got some more upside here. Now, will we make it up there seamlessly? Is this just a bounce? We just pull straight up. We go for new all-time highs. That will come apparent the closer that we do get back up to these areas around 108, if we're fortunate to get up there. But we got a few areas to tackle before we get there. This red line is a Fibonacci, which is a 236, and it was a great area for support if we were trying to get a higher high, but we broke it. Therefore, we came down and touched this little 382 Fibonacci area, which is a great place for a bounce. I'm just saying. Perfect place for a nice strong bounce, and we got it so far. Now, if I were to give you a measure move for that bounce, you'd say, "Oh, Road Dawg, you're so silly. That's crazy. That's too bullish. It can't be." I want to give it to you because we've been bearish for so long. Just a little ounce, or maybe just a gram of 2 would take care of you. Hopium right here. Gives us this area of 169,000. That's me being conservative. Our full measure move takes us right over here to this 0.618 area. While that number is coming in at 195,000, I know it sounds crazy. Can sound crazy, but if we do manage to bounce here off of this 382 area, that's on the table. Perfectly on the table. So there's a few other little areas of interest, 139, 138, right in that area. 156 is on the table, but we'll give it a little break. We'll put a little space in here. Keep a little variety going on. But when you zoom out, it's a nice look that a possible bounce here. Two times we've come back to this area. The second and last time we made a higher low, and we reclaimed the 200 moving average. Pretty good. How are we looking on this weekly? Well, the weekly, similar story. It's the 100 moving average, which has been our life support right there. And I gotta say, this cloud does not look, I mean, it sucks that we're in this Ichimoku cloud. That's why I keep it up there. It helps us stay on the right side of the trend. Sucks. There will still be turbulence. We got some other things we got to fight through. Closer to around 100,000 is what this weekly chart is telling us. But coming back to $100,000 is going to be the area to test. Now, we can also pull our fibs from right here and just go ahead and get some bigger targets. It doesn't matter what time frame we pull it from the high to the low, considering this is our high and this is our low, and nothing that doesn't change. We got a little something to work for. First target that we're looking for, most notably, is 97,940. What about 94,000? Well, looks like it's being superseded here by this injunction here. Taking us, and also 108's coming up. I'm going to go down to the daily time frame just because, but before I do, let me just point out that we got the 100 moving average, 50 moving average, 21 moving average at $109,000. We'll be coming back to the 9, should be what we do. That's closer to 100,000, 103 at the moment. If we can get above it, we start heading toward the 21 and kind of bounce around between it and the 50 and kind of go sideways over here for a minute. Above 100,000, that would be a good sign that we want to. That would be good. That could be indicative of a very nice 2026 coming. But remember, what I am looking for is a rally up until about the 13th. Right at the 13th to the 19th should be some prime time frame or time days to take advantage of whatever high that we find ourselves in. In my personal opinion, we're going up and then we're coming back down, and I still do believe that we could be revisiting these areas sometime in about the second week of January. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm just saying. But in the meantime, as we watch Bitcoin over here, coming down to the daily now, we see it a little bit more. This looks a little bit. We're closing in on it a little bit more sexy. We haven't recovered the daily 9 moving average yet. We got an industry. Yeah, we have. I'm sorry, we have prices. We have. We're above the 21 actually. All right, so I can see us pressing up toward the top of this trend line right here that we got drawn, getting us closer and closer to this very beautiful 382 Fibonacci target that we just talked about just a second ago. Super in season, $94,000 area. Right there, 97. Top of the trend line area probably be by the time we get up there. Wouldn't doubt it if it would be somewhere around 95. Don't know. Daily's looking kind of interesting. We like that. Looking kind of sexy. It's a pretty good move after giving us that red dot that it gave us yesterday that we just confirmed. Huh. I mean, the price action from that doesn't technically compute right there. That would have been a sell signal here on this indicator, and then if you took that sell signal and sold it at the bottom, you'd be feeling like a dumbass today, right? And actually, on our Arbit trading place over here, I was going short. And I let that short start to get away from me. I got away from my trader rules, and I took a little spanking on a short. But I did hedge it, and I did flip bullish. We were in a bullish, and I've taken profits on one, and because she went into a target here, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and close it. And then we kept getting above it, and I was like, oh crap, well, this is it, baby. Today's going to be a good day. So we got back into our long there. But we got some trades going on in the green. We've also got some stock trades because I got tired of altcoins there taking a dump on me. Got into some Apple long. That one's up 22%. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see all that or even care, but it fluctuates. It'll be in the green with the stocks, and they'll flip and go in the red. And you gotta be patient to mess with these little guys on the stock market. Anyway, but we do have a BTC long, and I'm also got a little short that I'm still kind of working on here, very small. See if at some point we will reach an area where we can get resistance, and I'm looking more around that 94 area right there. I might add to that and see if we can catch a little something on the downside. This one's only got $3 in it. It's a tiny little. It's just nothing. Anyway, that's what we got going on with the little live trade stuff, and I just fuss at myself because I gotta get back into that trader mindset to really grow that account from its small origins of $100. Don't want to get that slip away, but also don't want to be tied up on this slow stuff too either, right? All right, so anyway, coming on down to Bitcoin. Let's go down to the 1 hour here. We're at 92. Looking good. Did we make a higher high? We knocked out this guy here. That's great. We can come and take care of this guy at 93. Come over and talk to the Lucy line here at 94,000. That's where I think we're headed. And we can go higher. We can. We can. We got something good going on right here. Me and Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on. We got a nice clear candle. That is confirmation of the breakout right here. This is bullish AF, most. Technically, you can take a measure move from this little guy right there and put that at the breakout, and it points up here to this great little zone. Ironically, it's an area that we've already got marked out. How crazy is that, folks? How crazy is that? The 382, that's our target. That's our Mayan target, 97.8. 97.8! Will it nail it? Will that be the pivot area that we take a more severe pullback from? Maybe come back to 94? I think so, but you may think different. You may have something else going on over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing a nice little turnaround in the market, and I couldn't be any more well pleased. This little section right here, 300 to 400, got 14% gains today. What's cooking over here? Nothing's really standing out outside of anything else, so it means that most of these look like they got a nice little come up today. Wow, that's pretty cool. Coming down to the 100, we see Pingu coming back into the picture now. CASP is still about a nickel. It's only worth a nickel. Solana, however, is flirting with $140 now. Pretty good, because it was down around 123 not long ago, right? Nice little come up right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to have to do this to you, but I do have to do it before I come to the chat. We do have to, our sponsors, and sorry, Jenny.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. As coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good as coffee in your cup.
I guess we could have turned the music off while that was going on, but my bad. My bad. There's one more commercial.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
Yeah, I screwed that one up too. Anyway, back to the program. How's it going, everybody? We got 9 people hanging out. Let me come over and say hello to everybody here. We got Postmodern Oddities. This is number 1 today. Hey, congratulations. Thank you for being here. You get the clap for free here. Yeah, no penicillin though. We tried it. It didn't get rid of it. The clap just keeps coming back. Every time that button's pushed, we always get the clap. We got Gator Squatch in the house. How's it going, Gator Squatch? Good to see you, my man. Uh-oh, I hear a super chat. I must come down and see what it is. Jerome is pumping us. So I guess we got a question. What's going on in the market? I got some answers for you, then we can take a look. I got with Eve, and she had a few little things to talk about. Silver Days, how's it going? Road Dawg Crypto. So glad to have you guys here. Let me see if I can say hello to everybody. What's that? Dog hooked my silver brother days up with a blue ranch. There's a way to do that. I've done it before. And I don't, do I have to? Gosh darn it. It's hidden behind that. Why do you hide behind it like that? Why do you make things so? There we go. I think that's what we do right here. There we go. All right. Well, we got that taken care of. All right, we got Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, Joe? Good to see you, my man. I saw you earlier on your stream, checking you out. Joe's another YouTuber. He's out here giving the good old TA gospel every day. He's giving you trading insights, teaching you some good stuff every day. And I like to go hang around his channel when I can catch him. Insane Maths. 94K, let's go. Hey, we got Dave P. How's it going, Dave? And Mob, the gym pick, we'll take a look at that. Postmart Honor says, woohoo, love getting the clap. Hey, man, we can give you the clap all day long. I like cold coffee, though. I mean, I like it warm and nice and hot when it's coming out, but I'll drink it cold, too. I don't care. All right, so we see a good day. Hello, everybody. Especially out of this group over here. And it feels good for a change, right? Because we haven't recovered anywhere to where we've been. But it feels good. So my target's about 97,800. That's where I'm looking for this nice little bounce that we got going on. If I were to look locally here and try to figure out, well, what's going on here pattern-wise, because, you know, things are always changing. If I were to do some Monday morning quarterbacking and say, well, where could we have gotten in on this? Well, there's several places that you could have taken advantage of all these things. And I'll quickly go over some of them. I use trend lines for it. Some people have levels. Joe likes levels, and there's, you know, we all got our different ways to do it, and they're both correct. They both work. So I'd be looking for breakouts of trend lines. There being one of them. This being a tricky one. I don't like to do the double ones like that. I don't like, because they do this, but it came out all right. It came out okay. It didn't make a lower low. Well, there was that idea. Now, I would have been more looking for something like this and doing the diagonal that way, zooming out just a little bit there. You still could get caught up on that downside, but you have the trend line to kind of give you some support there. Thinking, okay, so as long as we're riding the trend line, maybe we're okay. You also had this idea here, if you wanted to be, you know, buy that little breakout. You got all kinds of ideas. Right now, we got this guy going on right here. You can see that we're at resistance at the moment, and by gosh darn it, we appear to be trying to break out of that resistance there. So that's kind of cool. Coming back to this little guy, now down here, the second run down. Or how would you know? How would you know whatever? How would you know when to get out of the trade? When it's about ready to turn on you, man, this trend line worked perfectly there. If you had your stop losses, trailing stop losses below the trend line, you could have nailed that. Not that, you know, you would be expected to do that, but that's the general rule of thumb when we're playing with trend lines. Stop losses below it, and especially if you can trail them up. But just knowing that when you break the trend line, that's something need to be done. That's decision time when you break your main trend line that you got going on. Decision time. That one, whew, baby. Didn't it give us a lot to think about right there? But same thing's ordered. Getting in locally right here, getting in at 85.6 when it breaks that area. If you're looking at the inverted head and shoulder idea with the tiny right shoulder, it's technically valid, but yeah, okay. Or the triangle, if you're looking for the triangle. Now, a lot of your people were here, you know, doing all this, you know, doing the old bear flag idea. Now, they switched, as soon as the candle switched, they switched their tune. I guess, but I find it amazing. Leave a show and all bearish, and you come back the next day and they say, well, if you've been in my group, you would have seen when it got it past the 1 minute, I totally flipped the script on it and I went bullish. I'm like, okay. Glad to know that it's all about whenever you decide to flip the script on the 1 minute. All right, so that getting the breakouts there was great, man, and that one paid off. When we got there, that's when I had to go long, because I was like, oh, man, this short thing, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think my short was going to happen, because I was trying to short this area down here. And now look at us now, man. Look at us now. Where are we going? Where are we going short term? Well, we can figure that kind of stuff out, I believe. Get a little idea. Let me tighten up our fibs here from swing high to this curious swing low. Look what we did. We're at the 886 fib retracement right now. Wonder why we're getting so much, why we're not going up as fast right now. Because we at a pivot point right now. And it looks like it may actually try to overcome that. Now, if it does do that, well, we automatically are looking right here at 94,000. 200 is 94K or bust. That's our short-term target right here, 94,256. We got a little bonus one that might come into play. What did we go down to, an 886 though? I don't think it'll hit it though. There is another area at 95.5, but and we can look at it. But this would be the zone we get a bigger pullback, maybe come back to where we are now before we go up. And eventually, looks like we're headed toward 97.8. And so as long as Bitcoin can continue fighting its way up higher. With some of the good news that's been coming out recently, I think we got a chance to see I'm not going to say we got a chance to see what we think might be happening over these next 2 weeks come out to play. And see just how high we can go before we come back down. Because I do believe, if you didn't catch this earlier, I do believe we'll be coming back down to these $80,000 areas in January is what I'm looking at, just based on some GAN analysis that I've been doing to the side there. We'll just monitor it. Other than that, just as a little roadmap of a possibility where we might be in it, we've got to verify just what the prices, what the charts are actually saying, because that's really all we can do, right? So that's got to be one of the most important things, is to monitor what's going on day to day. And I got to say, today's a good day. It feels good to be in crypto today. You're like, man, because it was looking very drab there, right? Looking very drab for a while. I want to take a look at our indicators over here, or our indices over here. Oh, look, you still got a sale going on. Yeah, it's 80% off. What a recovery we got out of altcoins. Look at this, though. This is very impressive. They also got the 886 Fibonacci treatment right here. Almost. It went below the 786. Didn't quite touch the 886, the purple line on here. And then we got our big ass bounce. We came all the way back up here. Now we're facing the rejection, but is this going to be the place where we do our breakout? Are we getting ready to see something really interesting happen here with altcoins? And I would say maybe. And trying to form a W right here. So we can just break out of this diagonal trend line here and get above that $900 billion area. Oh, we can start seeing something fantabulous happen out of some of these altcoins. A little altcoin Christmas rally coming here between now and, say, the 19th. I gotta go look over my dates and everything on that, but right around the 19th, I believe things should be looking better in the next short term. However, keep in mind there will be people selling off tax write-offs, and there will be people selling off in December anyway, to take care of the taxes that may or may not be due coming April, right? So, and don't forget, when we do get into January and February, there's sell-offs then too, getting ready for them damn taxes, right? That's what drags us down in Q1 a lot of times there. We got to keep those things in mind. $950 billion. Can we make it? Oh, snap! Why does that happen to me every dang time? This area right here, first area I'd like to see us concentrate on for total 3 to work its way up to. And what that translates into is that we got a chance for altcoins to show us a little something. If we can break past this horizontal trend line, right? And then if we can get past this red area right here, which is a horizontal support area, whether you eyeball it or you use the Fibonacci, it's coming in at the same price. It's right under $900 billion. Another 20-something billion dollars coming into the market for your pump our altcoin bags a little more. Give us back what they stolen from us. That would be nice. Hopefully you're in some more selective altcoins right now. But the ones that have been popping off today are not really been that selective, I gotta say. The ones that have been popping off today have been your meme coins. Like Turbo. Well, that's not it. This is Turbo in the 5 minute. Turbo on the 1 hour. Look at you. So, this is the 1 hour. That's a nice little ribbon flip trying to happen there. What do you look like on the 4 hour over here? Oh, Turbo. Oh, I just saw you. Back up, Turbo. Turbo has just completed his Type 2 retreat. I'm calling Turbo an official pick. This harmonic pattern has just completed its Type 2, and what that means is it went up to the 382, got rejected. Instead of doing it immediately, it had to go up and play some games and everything, and I've forgotten all about it. This was since July of 25. This thing completed March of 2025. We're back where we were. Gosh darn it, Turbo looks good. This is on the daily. And we just now getting a breakout. I'm taking a Do I have anything over here I can work with? I'm taking a play on turbo. That's what we got this for, right? This account for. It'll be a small little play over here, but I see that. So it looks like I'm buying the top, right? And it may have some drawdown to it, right? We're looking here local on the 15 minute. It's just a 15-minute time frame, right? I mean, I guess I could wait. Yeah, that didn't work out right. Pulled it the wrong way. Wait a minute. No, back up. Because where are you at? 88? Should be at the 886 fib area in there. And she may be getting a little pullback. But if I want to sit here and wait and try to time a more perfect entry somewhere around this 0.0022, I guess I could, but I just want to nibble a little entry now because I'm looking at the bigger time frames, which is saying this puppy just getting ready to get started for a bigger move, and I want that bigger move. So I'm going to come over here and tweak my leverage because they put it at some crazy prices, and I'm just going to come down to I'm going to give myself a 2x. And I don't know if I've got anything. Let's see what this does. Oh no, that's the finish quality. I'll start something small here. And if she comes down, I may work what I'm going to be trying to do. Let me come down to the 1 hour here. She could be breaking and coming back for a retest, and then I can add back to it then, or it may be coming. She may be coming down to retest a trend line somewhere down through here at 0.002122. Any of these other areas over here is a retest on that. I want to add and build just a little bit more on this position, but from what I just saw over here, with this harmonic pattern type 2, man, that is golden to come up here to these two targets and higher. These are just the two conservative targets right here. And it's already played with this one, so it's likely to go through this one next time, no problem, and start heading up here toward this guy, which is 271% gains. So I like turbo. I didn't think I would. I wasn't expecting this at all, but I want to share this with the group. This is over in the Telegram group. Oh, look at that chicken. What the hell? What did I walk in on? That's sexy as F. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to have to go to the bathroom for a minute. Guys, I'll be right back. Spank that chicken. I'm sorry, I didn't know we were going to walk into chicken porn. I'm just trying to get over to the chart room and. All right, over here in the trade setup room, I'm going to post it, and here we go. Turbo, oh, my goodness. Turbo has completed a confirmed type 2 retest of a bullish harmonic pattern. Translation: it's freaking go time. All right. So, wow, I actually do like turbo, and I gotta make a little note of that because I may want to look at this as a bigger play. That's got some possible good gains there. I know it sounds crazy. I know you're like, oh my God, but it's a bear market. Son, this is bear market prices right here for turbo. That was April. Oh, you don't have it. Wait, yeah, you do. And this was August of 2024. I got faith in the harmonics on that one. Turbo. I'm calling that the name coin. All right. All right, you're on my list, Turbo. Another one that is popping off right now is Pippin. Let's go see what we got on Pippin here. Let's try. I said, well, let's go see what we got on Pippin. My bit rate is slowing down. And what's going on with my internet over here? Got some problems with my internet. Okay, Pippin. Wow. Well, clearly, if you'd been in Pippin earlier, maybe if you saw it starting to do some stuff here a couple of days ago. Wow. That's amazing right there. So I gotta zoom out on Pippin. Look at that. That's crazy. All right, well, this one's clearly in take profit areas. It's like, it's not the places that, yeah, she's... So you need to get paid if you're in Pippin, not be trying to look on. I need to go buy Pippin. No, I don't think it. I mean, she probably can go up a little bit more, but it's not worth it. Find something else. Find something else. If you like Pippin, wait for it to come back down and retest that 10-cent area or 15-cent area. And that one's gone. Let's take a look at Brett. Why is it so slow? Okay, Brett's looking interesting here. All right, so we got internet problems going on. I got to restart my computer or something. What's going on over here? Come on now. All right. Nice 886 retracement right there. Beautiful. What's this, Brett? Brett's ready. She's already confirmed. Made a higher high over here. Brett looking good. Wasn't expecting this either. How good is Brett looking? Brett looked like she can go to 3.5 cents. So we got that 886 just from the wick to a recent high. We got our 113 right here, bottom, double bottom there. It's approaching the 6 hour 200 moving average. I'm going to move over to the 4 hour. Currently testing the 4 hour 200 moving average right there. Bottom that it had in April of 2025 was 2.3 cents. So we're under that. Gosh darn it, really? It's a 4 hour time frame. So Brett is just now getting started, in my personal opinion. I mean, when you zoom down to the 15, you're going to say, no, I don't want to do it. I want to wait till it comes back down here. But if you're looking on the bigger time frames, you're in early right now. So I think there's going to be a bias on people who hang around the smaller time frames too much. You feel like you missed a move, and you're like, oh no, I feel like I'm buying the top. Well, you probably are on the smaller time frames, but on the bigger time frames, we saw that this party is just trying to get started. She definitely hit her top areas and definitely can pull back a little bit more. But considering that I'm looking at it right now, and I trade this on a swap, and I don't get to, I don't normally trade this one with limit orders. I'm going to go over to my CB account right now. See if I can get me just a tad more Brett, because I don't have very much Brett anymore. So, oh, whoa, why? That's a $5 difference right there, mister. What's going on with that? I'm not stupid. Not born. You gotta watch that on the swaps. There's like a $5 difference. That's not cool. You ain't pulling me that. Yeah. Oh. I'll have to go to Uniswap after the show, I guess. So I think Brett's got she's an interesting formation. And if we want target areas, I'm looking at 4.2 cents. She's still in her juicy buy zone, which I normally label out right with a big old red line. So in here is accumulation zone, and one of the first targets will be about 4.2 cents. That's not bad. And I'm not saying that she's just there, but it's got a good chance to at least hit that red line right at 3 cents there. And it goes up 3 cents. Well, that's about 30% gain, and that's not bad. Well, it says about 50, 46. Coming up to our first target be 113% gains. There might be a play here for Brett. I kind of like it. I'm going to share it over here with our group here. 4-hour chart. This is Brett. $4-hour. All right, so we posted that over into our Telegram group that also has naked chickens. If you go to the other areas, there's 2 areas. This is the chart room area. This is the one that's recently become it's gated now, and you have to have Road coin. You have to have 10 million Road coin, which is approximately about $50 worth in your wallet to access this area now. But the other area, the lounge area with the naked chicken and the cool AI bot that will do TA and all this other stuff, it's over in the Road Dawg Lounge. And if you happen to be on pump.fun, it'll probably take you to this. Oh, is that not it? Okay. Did we get the wrong one? It's not you. They will take you to a link to where you can hook your wallet up and all that stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got enough time to take a look at Gator's gym pick. Let's take a look at that. Let me come back and check out the chat. Cook the meat and pet it to the chickens. What? We talking about farm stuff? I got a bunch of land, so gotta keep things at bay out here. That sounds awesome. I wish I still lived on a farm. All right, let me scroll up here and we'll take a look at vehicle MAIV. I gotta get deck screener up for this one. So it's on Ethereum, MAIV. Get it on Uniswap. Let's take this is on the daily chart. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you went deep. All right. Oh man, I keep trying to do things the way I normally do and it's not working out. There we go.
Yo. Yeah. Markets dipping hard, beat dropping like a flop. BTC slide
Fearing greed at 47, neutral but advice. Alcones bleed red, whales flexing their might.
All right, so looking at this one, MAIV, it looks like it's completed a harmonic pattern, which is good, but remember they can do type 2 returns, which means that we can come back down to these areas, 0.0007-ish. We can come back down there at some point. This is on the daily chart, so it's at a pretty good spot right now. It can, I would look for it to come up here to this area. We can get our price label out here. Where are you, price label? This is 0.0019 area. We're at 0.0011 right now, so that's almost a double up from where we are. Looks like it wicked up to touch the 236 fib and got rejected, which that happens. Coming back down about halfway right now, so probably a pretty decent area. 76% gains to get back up to our first target, which is not bad at all. And it can still go a little higher. We got some more targets above that too, but that's the first area that we'd be looking at. And this is these areas are the ones where we could come up and then come back down before we see the real move possible, right? So that's what we can see on that. And since we do now have a new high or a new low there, had that one, we're going to bring this over here now, and so that retest could more than likely be about this area there. Alright, so that's what it looks like on the daily. Come down to the 4 hour and see that's what their rejection looks like at the fib level, right? And on this one we draw our, oh, she's starting to go up a little bit. She's got some deviations. That's cool. So she looks like she's about close, about 0.000 of 3 zeros and a 9. Looks like it'd be some good support there. We're supposed to try to make some kind of little bottoming shape here. There's your M top there. There's your breakout, and possible retest of that area right there. So that looks interesting. I know nothing about this coin, MAIV, right? Let's go check it out. MAIV. We're on CoinGecko. I would expect it to be over here. What do we got here? Okay, here we go. So this one's got 1.2 billion coins in circulating supply, and that's that's 12% of its total circulating supply, it looks like, which is 10 billion coins, which is a lot. This one only has $1.4 million market cap, so you would be able to get a lot of coins for a little bit of money, and if it does go up to, a 10x from here to $10 million market cap, you would have a lot of coins that you could sell there, or if it goes up further. I'm not a big fan of ones that have maximum supplies like that, because as time goes on, they're released and the market cap will keep going up, but the price will keep staying around the same for a while, or it may go up a little bit, but you don't see the exponential returns on these things that you would on something with a little bit better tokenomics, in my personal opinion. That's my thing that I always bring up when we look at things that get into the billions of maximum supply, especially when they haven't been released yet, right? So that's something to consider over here. But as far as what it is, let's go check out. Access exclusive commercial deals. Invest in private commercial deals with institutional grade yields. Okay. Explore memberships. You got to lock up so many. So look, I lock up 10 million of them over here. But you get a multiplier, so yeah, interesting. And participate in investment pools or purchase and sell stakes in existing deals on the secondary market. Okay, kind of interesting. I've seen something similar to it applied to like music rights. on another project too. It was an interesting take. I guess time will only tell how it will perform. I would just be concerned about all of the token unlocks. I don't see the schedule or anything over here. You probably want to dig in, find out a little bit more about the token unlock schedules and what that looks like too, just to keep in mind that. So your pros are you're getting in early enough when it's at a small market cap. If it does something, you might have to sit on this one for a while. It'd be definitely more of an investment than a trade, right? The downside is that as time goes by, then you're having to hold it. More of these coins are going to be unlocked and then sold on the market, and it'll make this kind of move a little bit slower than what you might see in some other things. So the pros and cons. Pros getting in early and having a big bag of it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come over to the chat and see what you guys are chatting about here. How long have we been going? Almost an hour? Let me come down to the very bottom down here. Whoa, snap. Gator Swatch is getting hungry. Fox eats chicken, chicken eats fox. You can get it on Base Wallet too. Pump is up 22%. I know it's on my list of things to look at. Let's take a look at Pump, which I'm not in right now. Now when we zoom out to the 4 hour, this is pump.fun, right? Yeah. It's still in its nice little channel. Although it's a fuzzy channel. She's trying to get a breakout. Trying. Looking like it might be setting up for that nice little breakout idea. If she can, it takes us up a little bit higher. 618. Where does it take us up to? Takes us up to 0.006. That's not bad. That's a higher high from here. You got any confluence with you on the fibs for that measure move? See if we got a little something here. Because I like confluence. Snap, Dad. Yes. Oh, snap. Yeah. Love it. We're going with it. We're taking it. We're taking that. We're taking that. That gave us a 127. I'm taking that. We got something going on right there.